All right, so what we've got here is the Nintendo Switch Online expansion. I was on a family plan. I think I still might be on one. And I recently found out that it needed to be renewed. And the person who set it up, I did get this online through a store, through a shop. I won't say which, but, it was a thing. And essentially, uh, their account no longer exists, which means that I have no way of communicating with them on renewing the membership. It's sad. You don't think about it. A whole year goes by. And in my case, I didn't really need it to play with people online. I needed it for stuff like this. So I went ahead and just paid the fee for the year. I think it's worth it right now, considering the voice chat is coming and they haven't increased the price on that yet. I say yet because, if we're being honest here, all of these games that we have access to, you don't own these. Once you stop paying for the membership, you no longer have access to these. And while unfortunate, I guess you could go get these in whatever used thrift store or whatever that you can come across, or buy them on eBay, or other ways that Nintendo won't like me saying. But yeah, they've got all of these here. GoldenEye was cool. What I like is that Nintendo is working with Rare over at Microsoft, or I should say just working with Microsoft because they own Rare or absorbed them or whatever. And they're allowing some of these older titles to show up on Switch. So Blast Corps being another one. I think Jet Force Gemini was also like a Rare title. Yep, I see that classic R symbol there. But there's some more titles that are in here. I've never heard of this one right here. So we may check it out on Flashback Fridays. Banjo-Tooie, another Rare title. So, these are all excellent opportunities for me. I wish... Oh, look, Majora's Mask is there. So I have an option to play that without loading up N64. And also having save states. I wish they had... I wish they had updated graphics or whatever, but what's really cool is when the voice chat is there, you can chat with other people, and maybe they can chime in and tell you what to do, where to go, and what have you. I will definitely need that if I'm ever to get through Majora's Mask, because I'm going to be honest with you, that one is very intimidating. I could play Ocarina of Time again, but probably not that one. Mario Kart is going to be nice to be able to chat with people and hear voices. I mean, that just adds a whole nother layer to it, because you can say these games weren't online to begin with, right? And the argument is, well, hey, now you can play online. But part of the local experience is chatting with your person and smack talk. Part of that is the connection there. You don't have that when you're neutered, without being able to communicate. So hopefully with the Switch 2, you can use the camera. Maybe that's still supported. Maybe the camera is only supported for certain games, but the voice chat should be supported over these apps like this right here. So all that said, I would love to finish Banjo-Kazooie. I would love to maybe try this, but don't hold your breath. I think I will mess around with Pokemon Snap on here, because I think I did new Pokemon Snap for y'all on the channel and beat that. The original, I know I did I think I might have finished that on here too. I have to look, man. There's a lot of games I've played, and some games I don't even remember playing at this point on the YouTube channel. Mario Party 3. Hey, all three Mario Parties are on here. Is the fourth one there? Ridge Racer 64. Another title there. But we're not here for that today. We're here for this. Killer Instinct Gold. So we're going to check that out. But before I do, I want to say to myself and to you guys, yeah, Banjo-Tooie is here. I'm aware. I may jump on Harvest Moon. You never know. But Flashback Friday should be exciting. I'm going to try that Iggy's thing out. I want to see what that's all about just because I've never checked it out before. If I click on it, what happens? Okay, I thought it would like give you like a background on what it is, but it looks like it does not. So what we're going to do is we're going to go check out the Killer Instinct because I've rambled on for a good 5-6 minutes before even clicking on the game. So those of you who know, I built an arcade during COVID, and I've upgraded my hardware, and by hardware I mean my Raspberry Pi. And while I'm happy with the one that I've got, it doesn't look as cool as the one I had on the Raspberry Pi 3. The Raspberry Pi 3 one looked a lot better. I wish that I could just load that image on my Raspberry Pi 4, and maybe there's a way. But right now I've got a Raspberry Pi 4 image, and although it's not as sleek and cool, it does get the job done and letting me do what I want. I say all that to say the 3 image got corrupted somehow, so I'm trying to redo all of that. And hopefully today I can get that going, and maybe you can see some of the arcade games on the channel in the future. You know, Flashback Fridays can extend not to just these games here, but also to some of these arcade games. So Gold looked really good in the arcade. I don't remember who this character is. I don't remember her at all. I remember Orchid. And I remember Jago, obviously. Spinal. Glacier. Fulgore. We're just going to stick with Fulgore. Now, I don't remember the moves or anything. Wow. He has hardly any kicks. She's almost just taunting me like. I just barely got one win in there. Alright, let's run it back. I did not like my experience with Fulgore. Let's try Jago. And I didn't really give myself an opportunity to look up the moves. Another bit of conversation here is we may be doing some fighting game championships here on the channel. You know, we keep talking Switch 2 and how it's going to change the game, and, you know, I don't look at myself as a Switch streamer, but, I mean, that's the reality. You look at a lot of the content, that's what's happening here, so, you know, it's Joy-Con boys forever at this point. But nothing wrong with that. It's just so much easier just to connect to the Switch, and there's so many digital titles that I have, and that's what's made it convenient for me to just to do all of that. Lost again. I mean, we might as well try everybody. Again, I'm not good at this. This is a fighting game I never claimed to be good at. I never really played Killer Instinct like that. We talked tariffs and how much things cost. This was an expensive game back in the day. Because you have Killer Instinct, which was expensive, but I think this was like Killer Instinct 1 and 2. They tried to combine. We try to combine a lot of both games into one here. I could just never do the combos. That's the problem. See, she's hitting me with these combos and they're killer. It's like, how do I block? How do we block in this? Let's run it back with him. I thought I was decent with Jago. Now, Killer Instinct was on Super Nintendo. It was expensive. This is on N64, and I'm like, are there C buttons? What? Okay, so you just hold back to block, just like Street Fighter. She got me there. Now, if you don't get in close with Spinal, it seems like it's a struggle. I'm definitely not blocking. Oh, she's doing harder stuff on me now. She got super in there. Did we get her? We got her. Just barely. We're blocking now. I like how she's laid out with her legs open like that. Best time, 46 wins combo. Yeah, pathetic, I understand. What did they say her name was? Maya? Okay. Like, this was a time, trust me, where Rare could do no wrong. Everything that Rare put out wasn't Rare at all. It was like, I mean, it was good. And it's rare that companies, second parties, you know, were doing stuff like that back then. They had the Donkey Kong stuff, Diddy Kong Racing. I mean, you see a lot of these N64 titles there, and Microsoft's like, hey, we can't get Nintendo. We'll get who makes games for Nintendo. And unfortunately, that didn't work out for them the way they needed it to, because the magic, although it was rare, was also the characters. And, you know, you do Donkey Kong. Oh, is she doing me in the Ultra combo? She did. I have no idea how to do any of those. We'll run it back though. Let's try him one more time. I feel like this is on. You know, they have the Killer Instinct on Xbox. And I wish there was like a manual that showed the moves. Okay, she got me there. Got her with that Shoryuken. Okay, we figured out something. We just had to start doing Street Fighter combos here. Whatever that was. You know, and this could have been something that I played offline to like get better and then pretend like I'm good at it or decent at it later. But, you know, I'm just having fun with this, or trying to have fun. We're going to get into some other games. This is the first time, believe it or not, I've actually sat and played a video game by myself in a while. We've been playing Mario Party a lot on the channel, and it's not a Mario Party channel, although, you know, I could understand that you feel that way. I'm behind on content, so I'm going to use this opportunity to make a lot of content for you guys. This might be the last hurrah for games until Switch 2 comes out, just being honest. As far as Switch content goes, the stuff you see in the future will be on the Switch 2 in the next couple weeks. So my plan is to, you know, get content for you. Oh, Saberwolf is annoying. To get content for you leading up to that. But we're like 17 days away. He hit me with a brutal combo, it said. He sounds like a puppy. Did I win that? Just barely. "17 days as of this recording, but you know it could. By the time you see it, it'll be closer to it than then. Might be like exactly 2 weeks or whatever." Like, I can't do like the Ryu and Ken moves like I want to. Wow. I dropped like a sack of potatoes there. Stressful week at work, so it's made it hard to play video games during the week, but I'm gonna build my attention span back up to be able to do that coming soon. But I've had like home projects that were in the way, you know. I'll talk about that more in the Oh wow. He caught me in an ultra. Holy crap. Wow. That was cool. Even in humiliation, that was cool. Did I do CSO or CSM? Should have been CSM. Let's try somebody else. Who is this? And why is he like looking like Kazar from Marvel Comics? In a thong and everything. Oh wow, he just came out like there was no like ready, set, go. He just I don't even get to learn this guy. Glacius always had this like Terminator kind of look to him, but he had like Sub-Zero moves. He definitely looked like a T-1000 with the way his like the ice could like do like a whole liquid thing there. I couldn't even get one hit. I couldn't even get one win on him. Hits damage. Okay, I'll take that, I guess. Nah, I actually don't want to continue. Screw it. Not interested. You can have that one. Because I wanted to know, was there an option to do anything else? Or was it just straight up arcade? Look at this. 94, 95, 96. That lets you know it was like, hey, we're combining these games into one, which is what they did. And this was exciting to see this, because it looked really good for Nintendo 64. I'm not going to say it was arcade perfect, but this doesn't look bad for a port. Now they've remastered this game, like I said, since on the Xbox, and it looks a lot better. 1 and 2, and whatever recent Killer Instinct they've put out. But hey, maybe a new Killer Instinct is due. Fighting games are having a small, renaissance right now. I will eventually get that Capcom Fighting Collection 2 that just dropped the other day. I'm just, after buying the Marvel Collection and feeling like, you know, I could have waited on that and got a price drop, I'm definitely going to do that for this one. I mean, the Marvel was like, hey, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 has not been re-released physically, let alone on the Switch, so I had to grab that. But I could have waited. It's still, plenty of those are available. This new one with Capcom versus SNK, I think it has 1 and 2 or whatever, and Power Stone games. I'm going to wait on that one. Kim Woo, that's her name. With the red hair. 17 years old. And fighting. It's like, yeah, you should still be in school, Kim. Return of Gargos, Kim must fulfill her duty. So it felt kind of Mortal Kombat where they had like these intros. So yeah, it's just arcade. Oh wait, you can go down. Team elimination, tournament, practice, training, focus training. Options. Difficulty. I want the game speed fast. I want it on... Oh, there's a very easy there. Music is high. Blood? Why is blood off? Turn that on. So we're gonna create a suspend point here because I don't understand why those options are like that. Like, let's go into practice. I did like Spinal though. I did like this character. Better with Jago, but I do like this character. Those are kicks. Okay. It's acting like I'm not doing that move. These don't do anything. Flame Blade. So these are all the moves right here. Super moves. Grim Reaper. Okay. Now how do I back out of that screen? Okay, so the L or the Z L button does that. Oh, look at that. I did something. I shot out some stuff from the shield. There is definitely a lot of blood here. Still can't do any moves. Okay, I think I'm done. Yes, we want to quit. No idea what. This computer is trying to get me to do here. It's unfortunate. I'm trying to create some trying to recreate this drive like I told you, and it just is not doing what I need it to do. I do like looking at these profiles, though. Were we in practice or we were in training? Let's try the training out. Pass, okay. Fail. I don't know how I did it. I'm supposed to do it. Okay, forward punch. So you did it before. So there's like a way you like hold some of this stuff. See, like I was holding buttons. I was holding buttons, and that did some stuff too. Alright, so that's a kick, and that's a kick. The X and A are kicks, the punches are... Alright, so obviously I'm not good at this because I'm not good at that, and that's fine. Let's see, what was I looking for here? I wanted that. We do want to quit. And maybe we can perform better if it was on easy. And I'm not playing, by the way. I pulled out my controller. And that's why I got whooped up like that. Alright, there we go. Oh crap, he came out with the super combos and everything? Wow. Okay, we just barely got a hit in there. And that kind of feels like one of the issues with it is like, hey, whoever gets the first hit in is destined to, you know, take the win. But, you know, you could argue that with a lot of these games. I got an auto super there. Cool. Alright, let's keep going. Don't care. See, whatever that was. Could I duplicate it? Probably not. But. And you've got to be quick against her. She is super quick. She gets in close, it's a wrap. I can be cheap like this. Got her. So hey, not pretty, but a lot better than you used to be. Orchid kind of has this Wonder Woman look to her, doesn't she? She was supposed to be like their kind of, you know, Chun-Li. Oh look, I learned, I did some kind of move. Hit me with that tiger knee. Ultra, ultra, ultra. That, you know, it wasn't an ultra, but I'm gonna say it anyway. All right. This might be for all the marbles here. I feel like they start getting a little more serious. And I don't think that move did a whole lot to him. Wow, he just... I stole that one from him. Oh, he got me still. streaks, speed damage. Okay. I kind of want to fight him one more time. Because I felt like I had an opportunity there to win that one. And maybe take on the person after him. Jago is probably, you know, the fastest character on here. And that shield thing doesn't take as much damage as it's supposed to. I won't say it's supposed to, as I would like it to. Let's see, I've got to resort to these cheap tactics here to... And he keeps getting me in that uppercut. Oh my gosh, so... But I can only blame myself for jumping in there. I stole that one. Cool. That one combo I was doing was really working them. I'll take it. Whew. He's so fast, he can like just probably cut through a lot of these moves. Who was the other one? Cinder? I didn't even try him out. Look at that grab he's got. Wow. That was like a move where he like froze me. Look at that. He's doing a fatality. Okay, so I think I want to check out Cinder real quick, and then we can end it. I think I'm good on this. That was painful right there. Where is Cinder? Is he not on here? Glacius, Fulgor. Where is Cinder? They didn't have enough space for Cinder. Look at that. They gave you this dude, fake Balrog here, but no Cinder. Alright, well look, we'll end it here. I think his name is TJ Combo. Like, comment, subscribe, share. We're on a goal of gaining more subscribers. But stay tuned if you're watching me on Twitch. We are going to continue playing some video games. See you in the next one. Other Yellow Hat Guy is out.